Hey everyone, so today's video is just going to be the February 2021 fish room tour. I've got tons of new stuff, so let's just get right into it. So this tank right here is my 29-gallon planted tank. All I run in this tank is a hang-on back filter, a standard 200-watt heater, and the Eco-Complete substrate. And I basically just have a mix of community fish in here. I have a ton of Dwarf Cichlids, some random Tetras, rainbow fish, just a assorted mix of a lot of the really cool fish species that I really like keeping. So yeah, let's get into it. So the main attraction in this tank is all of the Dwarf Cichlid species I have. This one right here is a female Apistogramma penduro. I have a pair of these guys. I have 3 pairs of my longfin electric blue rams in here. This is my original pair. I've been raising a ton of them, and I have tons of them in a bunch of different tanks. So yeah, I just recently got some Threadfin Rainbows. Let's see, I got one male, which you can see right here, and a couple of females, which you can also see. I also have some of these carry tetras. I think I have 6 of them in here. Actually, there should be a lot more. I have been breeding a ton of them, so I have 6 plus all the ones I've raised, which I lost count. They're just assorted all over my tank, so I'm not exactly sure. I have these Axel rod eye rasboras, which are super cool. I just picked these up a little over a month ago, I'd say, or something around a month ago. I'm not entirely sure. They're super cool. I got 12 of these guys. I have a pair of the Apistogramma Fry, which you can see the female in the back. She's just kind of yellow, and they tend to hide a lot for some reason. Here's the male. He's stunning. He's really nice. I also just got these guys very recently. And one of my favorite fish that I've never been able to afford until recently is the red coral pencilfish. I have 5 of these guys in this tank. I will definitely be breeding them. This is one of my real goals with these guys. I really want to do. I do want to breed them, so I will be attempting that soon. Let's see, what else do I have in here? All right, I have my super red Bristlenose Plecos. So I have 2 what I think are males, which is very unfortunate. I started out with 6. For some reason, I lost 4 of them along the way. I'm not entirely sure why. One of them I lost to a hang-on back filter, but the other ones, I honestly don't know what happened. Yeah, I had pretty bad luck with these guys, but I finally raised up a few males, which turned out to be really unlucky. So if you guys have a female that you'd be willing to sell, definitely hit me up. I'm interested. Yeah. This tank also has some really small tetras. Let's see if I can sneak up on one without scaring it away. The ruby tetras. I have 6 of these guys in here. I also have a bunch of rasboras, which I've been breeding really successfully. Not sure where they are. Oh, there's one in the back. There's probably like 10 in here or so. There's a few more. I don't know. They like hiding in the back, so it's really tough to find them. But yeah, that's basically what I have in this tank. Oh man, I forgot to mention another thing I have in here, which is just some Apistogrammic master I'm raising up. Let's see if it focuses on them. Yeah, you can kind of see them. There's probably 20 of them in here. Kind of all got scared of the camera and ran to the back, but there's around 20 of them in here. I will be moving these guys into a different tank soon, but here's some of my Apistogramma Fry. I don't even have a pair of Apistogrammic master eye. My friend had some and he wanted me to raise them, so yeah, I just took the opportunity to raise some Apistogrammic master eye, so now I can keep some. That's awesome. But yeah, this tank is doing really well. We can move on to the next tank. So this is the next tank. This one's just a standard 20-gallon high. It's basically my fry raising tank for all of my random Dwarf Cichlids, all the stuff I'm breeding. And it also has my Hawaiian blue Moscow guppies, which I'm really enjoying. They're doing well. I have 2 pairs of them in here, and probably a bunch of fry. I just can never find them due to just the amount of rams that are in here. So yeah, basically this tank is just full of Apistogramma agassiz fire gold and a bunch of long fin electric blue rams, which you can kind of see. These guys are absolute sharks. This is how I believe they should be, and I really find it crazy that people struggle to have them eat foods. Like, you can see them here. They like just attack my fingers. So they're awesome. I really do like these guys. This batch is around 2 months old right now. I also do have some like adults which I haven't sold yet. Here's some hold back culls that I'm not gonna sell, but I don't have the heart to kill them, so they just kind of live in here. Here's another male that is not a cull, but he's really nice. And I also have around 100 of these Apistogramma agassiz fire golds. So these are juveniles around 4 months old. I will be selling a lot of these guys soon. If you guys are interested, definitely check out my website, endlessaquarium.square.site. Link in the description. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel or anything like that, definitely go check out my website. I don't have a lot of stuff on there right now, but I will be having a lot of stuff, more stuff on there soon. And I will be selling a lot of these Apistos and Rams and different things in the near future. So if you guys are interested, check that out. Definitely check that out. But yeah, I also have more of these Apistogramma fire golds, which are a different batch. They're a little bit younger than the larger fish in here, but they're, I'd say, around 2 months old. So I just have a bunch of Dwarf Cichlids in here. They're doing really well, and to be completely honest, I don't know what I'm going to do when I have 150 rams and another like 100 Apistos. Just, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to have to find the space or set up more tanks or do something, but we'll see what I'm going to do with a lot of these guys. But yeah, they're doing really well. Yeah, there's nothing really else to report about them. I will be selling a lot of the longfin rams in the near future as well. Yeah, we can move on to the next tank. Alright, so this is my 10-gallon Carodina shrimp / breeding fish tank, breeding like small Tetras and Rasboras and that sort of type of fish tank. It's just a standard 10-gallon, which I tried to get creative and remove the rim. Obviously, it does not look like it's rimless. A lot of the silicone just kind of stayed on there, so I did not do a good job. And definitely don't try to remove the rims of the tanks. I almost broke this tank when I was trying to do it. It's just not worth it. But yeah, there's just a bunch of my blue bolt Carodina shrimp, which I've really been heavily culling to get really nice patterns. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I have a lot of really nice ones. I've been adding some black genetics through these black galaxies, and I do have tons of babies in here. I've just found that if you just cram the tank just full of a bunch of random plants, the shrimp just do way better. So that's what I've just been doing. This tank used to look a lot more trimmed and clean and nice, but now I just kind of just let the plants just grow wild, and the shrimp are just doing amazing. So I'm really happy about that. I also have tons of Celestial Pearl Fry in here. You can probably get some glimpses of them in the back. I don't know, it's really tough to focus on them. I also have a bunch of Tetra Fry in here. There should be what I think are some of the blue Axelrodi fry in here as well, but obviously I can't find all of them. And they all look kind of the same at such a small size. But yeah, they're doing really well. I probably have around 30 fry in here total, but they're doing really great. This tank's super easy to maintain for me. I just kind of use an air stone and just leave it alone. And yeah, this side of the divider is where I kind of breed my Tetras and stuff, and they just spawn in this side, and then I just move the fry over when they hatch to this side of the tank to raise. So this is the next tank that I used to have shell dwellers in. I just recently gave those shell dwellers to my friend, and I'm gonna redo this tank so I can breed like some of the nicer Apistos and Cories and things like that. So I will be redoing this tank very soon, probably this weekend, next weekend maybe. But yeah, this tank's gonna get completely redone, and yeah, we can move on to my biggest new change in the fish room. Okay, so this is the biggest update. Basically, this is my new 75-gallon basically planted tank that I've been keeping a lot of my really cool fish in here. And this is my newest tank. I just set this up a little over a month ago. It's been a month and a half, a bit more than a month and a half. But yeah, this tank's doing really, really great. I've been removing a lot of this, or what I originally thought was kibamba, but apparently it's a different plant that's like illegal in some states. So I've just been trying to get rid of that plant, and I've just slowly been removing it. It used to be filling up like the entire tank, but yeah, in this tank I just have a lot more Dwarf Cichlids. I really like Dwarf Cichlids. They're probably my favorite type of freshwater fish, to be completely honest. So I've been keeping a lot of like cool Apistos. I have some of the, I just got these from the Wet Spot Tropicals as well. The Apistogramma Fry redback. They don't exactly look red here, but some of the pictures of them online look amazing. So obviously I'm hoping that they turn out like that. I have a pair of those guys. I have this lone male Panduro Apisto, which I bought a little while ago. Obviously I have more of my rams. These are some of my holdbacks that I'm going to plan on spawning. I do have some, they are spawning already. I haven't raised any of their fry yet, just because I already have too many of these longfin electric blue rams. More than I know what to do with. So I will probably be raising more in a couple of months, but we'll see. I have obviously my biggest freshwater fish, my discus. This is like a Santarum discus. I got him at like 2 inches. He's around a little over 4 right now, and he's doing really great. I have my rainbow shiners in here. These look awesome, and I've actually not had issues keeping them around 80 degrees. They actually look really comfortable to me. They don't look like they're pacing or swimming around very, very quickly. I just moved them in here because they're being a little nippy with some of my other fish, so they're doing well. I have 4 of these guys. I have a pair, or what I think is a pair of Apistogramma Hongsoli. These are like the gold variety or gold form. They're doing really well. I do have some cories in here. This one Simulus is just not doing well. I'm not sure why. He has some fungus on him and he's not doing great, but a lot of these other cories I have are doing really well. Here's my female BX ram. Of course she's hiding, but this is basically like a cross between an electric blue and she disappeared off to the back, but it's a cross between an electric blue ram and a black ram, and they just spawned in the back, so I need to pull out their spawn today, which I will be doing after this video. It's not focusing, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, they're doing really great. I also have like a bunch of my guppy culls, which I have some red dragons which I bought from eBay, and they don't really breed true at all, to be honest. So I've been trying to line them out a little bit. They've just been throwing a lot of funky stuff. They still look really, really beautiful, but they've just been throwing a lot of these random colors. You know, what can you do? I really do like them, but I was hoping they'd breed true. Obviously that's not happening. So we'll see how long it takes before they start breeding a little bit more true. But yeah, that's my end goal with them. I also have a lot of my black bar endlers. I do sell like tons of these endlers. So it's very difficult for me to catch them in the pond I have them in. So I've just been putting the males in here, making it a little easier for me to catch them. A lot of these guys aren't colored up yet, but yeah, this strain I've had for over 4 years now, and I absolutely love this strain. They're amazing. So yeah, this tank's doing pretty well. Considering this only a month and a half, 2 months old, it's really growing in nicely. I'm really happy with it. If you guys stayed, watched the video for this long, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.